and I was like, oh, clutch my pearls, $1 for one button? Hey you guys, Happy New Year. The Doc is Hope here, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be going over my sewing plans for the first week of January. I'm so excited. This is going to be my first make of the new year, and I really wanted to do something that was going to push me and challenge me, because why not start new and start great, right? So you guys, if you enjoy this video, definitely give me a thumbs up down below. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button so we can continue to hang out together and have a lot of fun. It's the new year. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I shared this pattern with you guys in my monthly, or what I'm going to be sewing for the month of December/January, and there were a couple other ones that I thought about making first, but I was like, no, go ahead and jump on in, dive on in. And besides, it's cold now here in Atlanta. It's like well, it's 50 degrees right now, but it was in the 30s this morning. So my thought is that by the time I finish making this, it will be right on time, and if I wait any longer, it might be too late. So, and I say that because it'll be warm in springtime. So, yes, this is it. This is it. I'm starting the coat this week. So it's MCCALL'S 7879, and I'm so excited about this pattern. As you all know, I am making view A with the like pleated skirt, jacket with the skirt, I guess. So yeah, and I'm also adding the belt from view C here because the belt pattern piece was in there, so why not add a little belt and just cinch the waist, right? All right guys, so I have my pattern pieces cut out here. I think you can see that. I'm using this 100% wool in this delicious like cranberry just yumminess and I'm loving it already. I love like the texture of it, the thickness of it, of course the color I absolutely adore. And so I'm so excited. Once I cut out the pattern pieces, I was like, okay, you know, I'm kind of getting, you know, into it. I'm kind of, you know, getting excited. But once I cut out the fabric, y'all, let me tell you, I was like, okay, it's about to go down, because it's about to go down. Okay. So yes, these are pockets. I'm sure you all know that. But I've got my belt cut out here. Yeah, so all of my fashion fabric is cut. I have yet to cut my lining. Y'all know already how I feel about this lining. Okay, I don't have to get into it, but I will be cutting my lining and my interfacing next, because this pattern requires the fashion fabric as well as the lining as well as the interfacing for the front facing pieces, of course, to give those a little more thickness and stability. So I'll be doing that. So you guys, this with view A, when I first opened up this pattern, I was like, oh Lord, I don't know. This might take the month of January to finish, because there are 93 steps, right? I don't know if y'all can see that, 93 steps. But then what I like to do before I sew anything is pull out the pattern and like read through the pattern, because I want to kind of get a feel of what I'm going to be doing. You know, if there's something that doesn't make sense to me, I want to read over it a couple times before I actually get to that step, just so that I can know what to expect. So in reading over this 93 step pattern, I found that a lot of it is for view C. So I'm doing view A. A lot of it was for view C. So you know how they'll have it broken out into different sections. So a lot of that view C stuff was like maybe half of the steps. So I was like, okay, that takes me to what, like 46 steps? Okay, we're getting there. And then when I read on, I found that, okay, half of it is, of course, sewing your lining together, just like you sewed your fashion fabrics. That's how I like to think of it, because that makes it more manageable for me, because once you sew your fashion fabric together, you're going to do the same thing pretty much with your lining and then attach them. So I was like, you know what? Not so bad. Not as bad as I thought it would be. So needless to say, this is my first coat that I will be making. I have made a bomber jacket for my husband. I will be making a bomber jacket for my son. I have also made a jean jacket, and yeah, that's about it when it comes to jackets. So I've never made an actual coat before, and the fact that it's wool, I know it's going to be very warm, very durable. It's probably going to last me forever. So I'm very excited about it. I was willing to invest in my fabrics because I knew that this would be a piece that I would wear pretty much every year. So I didn't mind, you know, spending, I think it was $12 a yard for my wool, which to me wasn't bad, given wool can be like $20 a yard. So I wasn't bothered by that. So you guys, for step A of making this coat, there are a total of 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces, right? So you've got your 9 pieces total. Of course, you got front and back bodice, front and back skirt, front facing, sleeves, pockets, and then there's a collar. So that's what, you know, all those pieces are. But I didn't think that was too bad for a whole coat to have 9 pieces, and then of course 9 pieces in your lining, and then your interfacing. So many different terms, right, y'all? So I didn't think that was too bad. I will be taking my time with this coat. I noticed definitely sewing in spring and summer is a lot quicker and easier than fall and winter. One, because the fabrics tend to be thicker in fall and winter. Two, because it's heavier clothing, so there's more steps or more layers. And so I really want to give the coat due diligence and really take my time. This is probably the most time I've ever spent to cut out pattern pieces as well as my fabric, because I don't know, for some reason in this new year, I don't have many resolutions, but one of them is that I want to take my time and really have great craftsmanship and really put things together well. Like I said, spring and summer stuff, if it's just a quick shirt or a dress, that's okay. But with this coat, I'm like, okay, just take your time, ease into it, and just do a little bit at a time. So that's my plan with this coat. I hope that it turns out well. I feel like it will. Yeah, I've got my threads. I do need to buy buttons though. For some reason, when I get my fabric, I really only go to the fabric store like once a month. And I get all of my fabric for the month. But then when it comes to notions, for some reason I'm so tired from searching through all the bolts of fabric and, you know, getting them cut and making sure that they're going to work for what I'm trying to do, which takes maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours. I'm so tired by that point that when it comes to notions, I'm like, okay, matching thread, check, zipper, check, but then buttons may or may not make it into the bag or the cart because I'm tired, and I'm like, oh, I can always come back out and get some buttons later, or what else, like bias tape or seam binding, or you know, the elastic, which if you watch my last video, I did not have the right elastic. So yeah, I probably should get better about my notions, just to make sure that I don't get all the way done with sewing and then I'm like, oh, don't have buttons. So I will be getting buttons for this coat soon. I haven't decided what color I want to get yet. I think, actually they had buttons at the fabric store, but when I told the lady that I needed however many, she was like, oh, it's $1 a button. And I was like, oh, clutch my pearls, $1 for one button? Ooh, okay. So I won't be getting those today. That's what I told her. She's like, no. I'm like, no, not today. So I will be getting my buttons. Let me look at it here. So again, this like deep dark cranberry. I mean, you could always do like a cream button. For some reason, I like cream buttons. I just think they pop on something dark and solid like this. On all the pictures, the buttons actually match the fabric. So that could be interesting as well if I did a button that's the same color as the fabric. That could be interesting. Yeah, so you guys tell me down below, do you think I should go for cream buttons, or do you think I should try to match my buttons to my cranberry colored fabric? And what you think would be, you know, nicer or nicest. And then also with my belt here, I need a buckle. Another notion that I did not get yet. But I'm thinking gold, right? I'm not really a gold girl when it comes to jewelry. My husband is a gold guy. I'm more of a white gold, silver family. I don't know why, but anyway, I feel like gold on this cranberry fabric would just pop and just be really, really beautiful. For some reason, I'm thinking like, it takes me to Michelle Obama in her inauguration day suit. It was kind of this color, and I feel like she might have had some gold on there. I don't know, but gold. I think I'm gonna go with gold. So what do you guys think about gold buttons? Again, let me know in the comments. I really want to know what you think. So we've got cream buttons. We've got cranberry colored buttons, and then we've got gold buttons. Okay, so let me know what you guys would vote for, and yeah, I want to see, and I'm going to take this with me, of course, to put the buttons up to it and just see what's what. But let me know what you guys think. So I will let you guys know how my coat turns out. So excited to get it going, and I will be letting you know. Alright, you guys, well, hopefully you enjoyed this video. As always, I enjoyed making it for you guys. Thank you for joining me today. Again, if you have not liked this video, give me a thumbs up down below. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that so we can continue to hang out together and you guys can catch these sewing videos. All right, you guys, until next time, later.